we're looking live at Kirkwood, Missouri. Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my gosh, look at the trees with the buds and the flowers on the blooms. Oh my, that's...
Couldn't you hang out at this nursery all day long? Just
and look at the old,
around
is that a little church across the street? Or whatever that is?
Petals. It could be. Yeah, maybe we don't see the very top of it because it's covered by our Fox Vision label there. But my goodness, how beautiful are these? And that big, huge pile of fertilizer, just waiting for you.
Sure, compost. You gotta have your compost.
Get your hands dirty.
Yeah, dirty nails. It's fine.
Yeah, don't wear those gloves. Who wears gardening gloves? No. No, I do, actually. I'm kind of a wimp sometimes. But that's so beautiful out there in Missouri. And if you're looking maybe for some beautiful petals here and gorgeous flowers and vegetables, Anita is live this morning with a pro for some tips for all of us. Hey, good morning, Anita.
Yes, this is Tucker, and he's going to teach me how to garden because I do not have a green thumb. Isn't he the most beautiful, precious pup ever? And this is our good friend Tony, who is going to teach me how to garden.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, this is the season, this is the time to do some planting, some gardening, some pruning.
It is always the time to do planting, gardening, and pruning here in Phoenix, Arizona. Right now, today, we are actually in our kind of beautiful temps.
It is incredible.
The plants are offering their thanks for this wonderful weather.
Beautiful. What are these?
So these are snapdragons, and these are a really popular flower. They're a great beneficial attractant. Obviously, they're very beautiful. And as it warms up, these will start to fail back. And what I'll usually replace them with is actually angelonias, which have the same kind of structure as these, kind of tall and blooming out of the side there, but they're a lot more heat tolerant.
Hey, what's your advice to someone like me? I would love to start a garden of some sort. Fruits, vegetables would be fantastic. Flowers, herbs. I just don't need... I don't know where to begin.
Well, so my recommendations is always to invest your money and time into the soil. That's really the base of where your garden is coming from. Just like if you were trying to get healthy, you want to put good food into your body. Same thing with your garden. So I usually recommend spending the money and resources on your soil. And then also, number two is don't water too much. A lot of times people end up loving their plants to death just because they fill all that airspace in the soil with water, and that ends up causing problems for the plants. Do
you need a big space like this one, or?
Absolutely not. This is pretty next level. I do a lot of stuff on like patios. Okay. You can do vertical gardens. I post a lot of stuff on my Instagram for different kind of varieties of gardens, and if you're not familiar, it's Tony Grows Food. But we do everything from single boxes to vertical gardens to big spaces like this where we're really transforming several thousand square feet into this edible jungle paradise that you're seeing
Tony,
now.
we have about a minute. What else do we want to get in today?
Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about deadheading flowers. This is a really good place to do it. And basically, as these flowers start to, after they've bloomed, you basically just want to pick off or snip off all these old blooms. And what that's going to do is tell the flower and the plant that it's not done yet and that it still has more blooms to put out and will continue to bloom and make for a beautiful, productive flower.
How do you know when you can pop it off? Does it need to be dry? Because some of them look a little drier.
So really after they've kind of done their main presentation, any time after that. So this one is really still good. You can see this one starting to dry up. And then if you look down here, you can see this one is actually full of the seeds. And so these are called the calendula. They're a medicinal plant. They're actually also edible, and they've got those little hook seeds. So they'll hook onto stuff and be carried away.
This is so beautiful and so peaceful. How do people find you for information and advice?
Normalgardens.com or on the Instagram at Tony Grows Food.
Are you guys looking at what Juan is showing you right now? Look at that beautiful artichoke. How much more time does that baby need to grow?
This we could probably harvest next week, and artichokes are basically just flower buds. So after that, if we just left that on there, it makes this beautiful purple sea anemone looking flower, and they are just fantastic plants. You can see how aggressively this is growing. It's really big. And these guys will come back year after year. So they're a perennial. Really great for the desert here. And a lot of times I'll even put them in places that might have an HOA because they don't really look like a food crop. They look like more of a landscaping crop.
Where you're not allowed to. Sneaky,
Exactly.
sneaky.
Little
Get those
bit.
veggies in, just like
Gotta
sneaking
do
them
it.
into the kids.
Exactly.
Thanks, Tony. Some great information this morning. We appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you guys.
So great,
I could
Anita.
stay here all day.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I know,
beautiful.
you look perfect with your hat and there.
I'm
and
ready
a
to get
little
some
garden.
Put some dirt under my nails. I am ready to do some digging. It's beautiful, peaceful.
Get dirty. Looking forward to Anita. All right,
Yeah.
Tony, thank you so much.